Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19. The Centre and Jammu and Kashmir administration on Thursday told the Supreme Court that a special committee has been constituted to consider the issue of restoration of 4G internet services in the Union Territory. High-speed internet in Jammu and Kashmir has been suspended since August 5, 2019, when the centre announced revocation of its special status and bifurcation of the state into Union Territories of Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. The Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on Thursday inaugurated a 5-day orientation program at Indian Institute of Management, Jammu for the 5th batch of MBA and 1st batch of PhD program. While inaugurating the orientation program, Dr. Jitendra Singh said that IIM Jammu is one of the major achievements of the Government of India led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the education sector in Jammu and Kashmir. The National Conference has denied media reports that party president Dr. Farooq Abdullah was forced to self-quarantine. A spokesman of the NC said there is no truth to claim that former Chief Minister Dr. Farooq Abdullah was forced to self-quarantine. The Jammu and Kashmir Lakes and Waterways Development Authority has started the construction of a food court and footpath on the banks of Brari Nambal Lake as part of the beautification drive. Brari Nambal Lake is a popular tourist destination in the downtown area of Srinagar. The government took the decision to start a beautification drive in the area to attract more tourists and create more job opportunities. As part of the drive, food court and walking path will be established and more lights will be installed in the area. The Jammu and Kashmir State Road Transport Corporation employees on Thursday held a protest demonstration demanding early release of pending salaries. Hundreds of employees assembled at RHQ Railhead Complex, Jammu to protest against government's failure to release their salaries. They said despite assurances by the concerned authorities, their wages salaries were not released. The National Conference and the PDP have reacted sharply to Jammu and Kashmir government's decision regarding the closing of 5 public sector units. Earlier, the Jammu and Kashmir government had decided to shut down 5 public sector units in the Union Territory. The letter from Lieutenant Governor G.C. Murmu's secretariat on January 14, 2020, which has come to light now, said that the move to shut the PSUs have been undertaken to reduce the wasteful expenditure being incurred by the Industries and Commerce Department in running the loss-making PSUs or corporations under its administrative control. Alleging double standards by the BJP government in payment of ex gratia to the victims of terror, the activist of JKNPP led by Harshdev Singh, Chairman JKNPP and former minister, held a massive demonstration at Jammu. The protesters, raising slogans against BJP government, sought adequate compensation to the family of deceased Shivraj, who was brutally killed in Dudu Basangarh in June. China and India are committed to complete disengagement of troops, and the process is intricate that requires constant verification, the Indian Army said on Thursday after the 4th round of marathon military talks on de-escalation of the situation in eastern Ladakh. The Army said senior commanders of the Indian and Chinese military reviewed the progress on implementation of the first phase of disengagement and discussed further steps for complete disengagement. COVID-19 cases in India crossed the 30,000 mark in a single day for the first time, pushing the tally to 9,68,876 on Thursday, while the death toll climbed to 24,915, with 606 people succumbing to the infection. The country saw a record increase of 32,695 cases of coronavirus infection in a day. Around 63.25% of patients have recovered so far. Union Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri on Thursday said that till the international civil aviation can reclaim its pre-COVID numbers, the answer lies in flying through bilateral air bubbles, which will carry a possible number of people but under defined conditions, as countries including India are still imposing entry restrictions. Authorities have taken a sample for COVID-19 of a 28-year-old person who was detained after he allegedly crossed the line of control in Poonch district of Jammu division on Wednesday. The person has been identified as Abdul Rahman, son of Abdul Rashid, a resident of Nakyal. The 28-year-old was detained in Burthi village of Balakot sector.